Hello, retro fans. First, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I know that Christmas is kind of celebrated different days of the years in different regions. But well, in Germany, it's common to do this on the 24th of December, and therefore I'm going to do this on the very same day. And if you tend to have Christmas on a different day, then feel free to watch this video at a different date, or enjoy your Christmas whenever you're going to do this. And for today, I have something special in mind, and this is not as much related to C64 or NES or 8-bit retro computing, but it is something that I have kind of created, or I was part of the creation, or whatever we want to call this, way back 17 years back in 2003. And I really want to show you what we have done at this year, and I want to have some gaming, and well, let's just get started and then we can talk about all the other things. So, and here I'm back. So let's switch to what I want to present to you today. And as a very first thing, I have prepared myself for this gaming session with some fake coffee. So I do not drink coffee, but there is some type of coffee that, well, tastes like coffee, but it isn't coffee. And in German we call it Muckefuck. So for our English speakers, this may sound a little bit strange, and it's not related to what you may think, but that's the name of it. And in addition, I have some typical German Lebkuchen, call it like this, and I will have a bite every now and then. Maybe, well, I have to talk a little bit, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. And then I have this typical Erzgebirgisch Bayerisch Katzel, and that's just, well, burning down and creates some nice flavor, nice skin, and so it's very, very Christmasish here on my side. I hope it's going to be the same for you. And as you can see, there's no C64, there's no NES on my desk. It's my good old brave Vario notebook, because I wasn't able to capture what I'm going to do today on my main PC where OBS is running, because this runs in a very strange graphic mode. I have no idea. So I really had to go for an external HDMI device, and I decided to do this with this Vario. And before we raise more questions than I am able to answer, let's switch to what I have prepared here on my desk. And as you can see, this is a standard Windows screen with the Total Commander as my preferred file manager. And here we have the so-called VMS Deluxe Weihnachtsmannspiel Deluxe. And this is basically a game we have created, as I said, back in 2003. And I've had the idea to create a game like this as we came back from France, where we were working on a game project, an adventure project as graphic artists. And I thought, well, we have to do something to, let's say, push our presence, or whatever we want to call this. And we were in contact with some friends back in the time then, and they were in game development, and I thought, well, let's go and create this. And I had a couple of ideas about the graphics and the gameplay, and then everybody was able to contribute to this project as well. And as I said, this is running in a very strange graphic mode, and therefore I have some, well, it took me a couple of attempts to get this running quite smoothly. As you can see, it is very choppy right now, but hitting the Windows key going out of the game and jumping back to the game usually fix this problem. And now we have some sound as well, and the game itself is not as chubby as before. At least on my screen it's very smooth. I hope it's going to be captured the same way in OBS as well. And as you can see, it's about Christmas time. It's a winter themed game, and it's snowing, and we have a nice little village with a lot of lights and Christmas decoration and snow and everything like this. You even have some parallax scrolling, and all those graphics were created in Lightwave 3D. And as I said, most of the graphics were created by myself, and my friend Olvi has created some of the textures and lighting and all that stuff and rendering of the scene. And unfortunately there is no about button directly, so we just have to go through the game and see the end screen where we can have a look at all the credits. And as I said, we've done this together with the group called Fact Software, which still exists, and they did all this programming and the web hosting and all that things, because related to the game we created some sort of high score challenge. So you could play through the game, gain some high score, and then you get a code, and you could upload the code to a website. And at the end of this Christmas challenge, high scores challenge, we had basically a winner, and I think the main prize was an Xbox, one of the first Xbox or something like this. Can't remember exactly, as I said, 17 years ago. And well, the story is basically quite simple. So the Weihnachtsmann, which is basically Santa Claus, I think, was pretty busy delivering all those presents, and he thought, well, I really have to do some tuning on my sledge. So he did some upgrades, and perhaps it wasn't technically correct all the way, I have no idea. And he kind of lost control over it, and now the sledge is going over the sky and distributing all those little boxes to the wrong places, and he has to run around, pick the boxes, and deliver to the right houses. And as this sounds pretty simple, indeed we have a couple of challenges here as well, and we added a couple of additional bonus things. And as for most of the games nowadays, I mean, it's quite interesting that here you have a time limit, and you have some couple of things you can extend your time limit, and you have the chance to play a little bit longer than intended initially, but there will be an end to all that things, and this makes getting the high score a little bit more tricky. But before we talk too much about this, let's jump into the game. And as we can see, Santa can run around, and somewhere on the sky here's this turbo sledge, and now we have to pick up the boxes. As you can see, if they are staying too long on the ground, they capture some snow, and then usually they disappear. And but he can free them up if he's fast enough, and then we have to look for the correct house. We can deliver the parcels here, and we get a little time bonus if we do a combo, and you can continue this for quite a while. And as you can see, there are 8 houses, and they have different colors, and here we can catch some bonus points if we are fast enough. And if you catch this little I don't know how you call this little glass things, you get additional points. And well, it's all about the tactics. If you go for combos, if you are just fast, if you try to grab every single bonus item, or if you stay close to the houses, whatever you're going to do, this is going to affect your score. And I haven't played this game for a very, very long time, so I really have to admit I can't remember all those special moves and things you were able to do in this game. But basically, It's not about getting the biggest high score today, it's just about having some fun with this little game we have developed back then. And I will try to make this available as a download. I will put this somewhere in my Google Drive or something like this and add the link to the video description so that you can try this for yourself. As I said, it's a little bit tricky to get this running in modern systems. I have no idea whether we have created this for Windows XP or if it was some older systems as well. But yeah, with some fiddling you can get this back to life even on modern systems, and is not really demanding on the PC, except that the graphic mode is perhaps not supported by modern systems anymore, and therefore Windows has to run this in some sort of emulation mode. But basically this shouldn't be so tricky. What I have in mind, and as usual, if I think about things like this, it would be cool, I think, to recreate this for a retro system. I mean, I think I still have all the sources, all that Lightwave stuff somewhere on my backup systems, and therefore it shouldn't be too hard to get this into a 8-bit system. But since I have no idea how to program for the C64 or any other system, I really require some help, and I'm very sure we are not going to fix this year, but maybe for the next year we can try to do a combined project, and someone is doing the coding and I can try to convert the graphics. And yeah, I think this would be a pretty cool project. But by now let's just play a little bit here on the system as it was created for. So going to look if we can find some bigger boxes. So slowly running out of time, so we really need to come up with some combos, I think. Green looks good. Another green. And it's probably at the end of the street. So counter reset it to a minute. Everything's fine. Get a big box here. And there's another one. Oh, no bonus. So it's a little bit unpredictable from which direction. Oh, I picked up the wrong box, so I have to get rid of this one first. I may have to remember where I can find those houses. Shouldn't be so hard with 8 houses, but so I still got this red box with green. There's another one. Oh, got caught by a snowball. Interesting. Couldn't even remember that we have included this. So, oh, picked up the wrong one. So let's get rid of this, but I think the other one will be gone by the time. No, we made it. Some time bonus and the snowball again. Maybe we can jump over it, so that's probably something I need to check. So, oh, once again. And we haven't got any time bonus. That's really not nice. So, looks like we're running out of time the very first attempt here. But this gives the chance to talk about the end screen. So as I said, oh, looks like it crashed. No, it was just a bit busy. As I said, it was about a high score challenge, and here you got a code, and then you can send this to a website which probably doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, let's press send. See what happened. Maybe it has been sent or not. I have no idea. Now we can see the big snowball. Ah, really? That's really nice. So, yeah, around the game I have created a couple of extra graphics as we have seen during the loading screen. This, I think they have a special name, those glass balls with snow inside. Are they called snowball? No, not snowball. Can't remember. Well, yeah. And yeah, it was a very interesting project for doing this with Lightwave because of all those light effects, and every house has its own lights and everything, and the trees and all that things. And it was a little bit tricky to get this balance because for the game we couldn't use any HDR technique or something like this, so it was really a little bit tricky to get this to a nice level that everything glows a little bit, but it's not going to be pure white. But well, anyway, let's have another round to see if we can beat the score I have created so far. And this time I may look at my laptop screen so that the timing isn't as much off as when I look at the OBS screen. Let's grab those little ones. Ah, no, the blue hose is at the end of the street. Oh, 2 big boxes. That's nice. I should have created some notes before. I can remember the position of the houses a bit better. Ah, that's very comfortable. Even if I have to go to the back of the street. And this one as well. Yup. And another one. So, let's see if we can find a yellow box with green. And here we go. Perfectly positioned before, in front of the house. And big box is always a good thing. Oh, wrong color. Ah, damn. So, let's see, maybe we can combine this. No, we are too slow. So let's get rid of this one and hope for the best that we can find some additional blue-red boxes. Here we go. Another one, perhaps? Nope. Ah, here's a big one. Hopefully we are fast enough. Combo. Ah, but no time bonus. Now we really have to find the chance to update our timer. Let's see if we can go for yellow and blue. Oh, the clock is ticking. I'm afraid that's not going to be. Oh, yeah, we got some time bonus, fortunately. I have no idea how I made this. So probably catching those flashy signs on top of those. Ah, and we got a clock. Perfect. And 1 minute to play again. This looks pretty good. I really can't remember what was the highest score back then, but as usual when you work on a game like this, you're more busy with working on graphics and trying to fine-tune the game mechanics, so you probably never play this until the end. Oops. Ah, too slow. So for 3 little boxes we are not getting a time bonus, so we really have to collect some bigger boxes. White. Oh, missed the clock. And the sledge is on the other side. And we're running out of time. But we made a better score than before, so that's actually quite funny. Oh, missed it. No. Yep. So I have no idea when we get the time bonus for catching those fleshy. Oh yeah, already. Oh, so many boxes of the same color. We can't get them all. Yep, that's good. Ah, now I understand. Okay. In the lower right-hand corner, there's a date and a number of boxes we have to deliver. And I think... Ah yes, now we got another day. And with this, probably the difficulty increases as well. Maybe I have to record some of the gameplays and try to figure out what we had in mind back in the day. But as usual with games like this, it is about discovering all those little secrets that helps you to get a better score. Oh, got a surprise box. I think the best approach was to start with a big box and then stack some smaller on top. So yeah, it keeps me quite busy to to figure out what was the best approach to make good points. So we already made it to the 9th of December. That's probably going to be a long way to the 24th of December. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see this tonight. Oh, missed it. One color. One looks nice. Too slow. That was close. Ah, big one. Oh, no time bonus. Interesting. Really have to admit, I still haven't figured out when I get a time bonus. Ah, we can take this. Too slow for the clock. Oh, yeah, okay. So it looks like we have to deliver at least a big box and oh, the snowball. Okay. So I'm confused. So many packets. Oh, there's a snowball. Let's try to jump over it. Let's see if this is going to work. Yes! Haha. Cool. But now he's blocking the way. And we have to get to the end of the street. I'm a bit too afraid to jump over it. Come on! Oh no! I missed the house. Where is it? No! Where's the blue and white house? Here. And no time bonus. Why is that? Oh! 11th of December. Well, it's a long way. So, let's have a bite of this nice German Lebkuchen. As you can see, they are available with chocolate and with white sugar and some nuts. Can't remember the name right now. And it's not, well, how to describe this? Actually not like a donut, and it's not like a cookie. It is some mix of some spice and molecular things. So I may have got rid of the package. Nope. That's very tasty. Well, it contains a lot of sugar, so as most of the stuff at Christmas. So, maybe some final attempt, and then I think it's probably going to be enough. So it looks like at the beginning a big present and a small present is enough to get time bonus. Maybe this changed over time, I have no idea. No, 2 small boxes are okay as well. Too slow. So maybe it's not really required to, but we get... Well, the limit of the time bonus is a minute anyway, so to get even more makes probably not that much sense. Just requires more time to collect the fitting boxes. Oh no. Ah, okay. Oh, now we got no bonus. Interesting. Really interesting. Now we got some bonus. Oh, maybe we get a time bonus when we switch to the next day. And therefore I thought I get a bonus when I deliver a lot of boxes simultaneously. So we get some combo bonus, but just points. But when we switch or we transition to the next day, then we get a time bonus. Interesting. And the number of boxes we have to deliver per day is increasing. Ah, okay. Therefore, the attention to big boxes. Let's prove this now. Where's the red house? Yeah. No time bonus. Okay. There we go. Ah, I missed the clock. Back to the end of the street. Ah. Yeah, I see. Okay. If we deliver boxes of the same color. Snowball. Then we get a combo bonus and we get more boxes counted. Therefore we can transition to the next day a bit faster. Oh, made it to the 12th already. Ah, can't pick up. Damn it. Give me this big box, quick. This looks good. This looks good. Ah, there's no wall again. Ah. Oh, come on. I wish this game would be in widescreen so I have better chance to see the snowball a bit earlier. Ah, wrong color. Let's get rid of it. Ah, again! So, it's probably coming from the other side, so let's see if you have a chance to jump over it. I really can't remember the snowball. Oh, that was close. Give me a green box, come on! No green box. Ah, time bonus. Okay, then let's get rid of the green box and switch to red and blue. Ah, the snowball. Come on. There's a greenhouse on the other side. It's probably a snowball coming. Ah. This isn't enough. One more. Come on. Ah. Okay, made a new high score, I think. Yes. So, yeah, 14th of December. Still 10 days to go for Christmas. But I think it's going to take some practice to improve my gaming up to the point that I made some more progress here. But yeah. Was the credits in the end screen? No. Yes, here we got the credits. As we can see, 2003 Fakt Software GmbH DBKI. This was the name, the handle of our group, of our graphic group. And if you Google for this, you may find a couple of releases at the Mega Symposium, for example, we made there. And yes, that's the Weihnachtsmannspiel Deluxe. So I hope you had some fun with it, some entertainment. As I said, I'm going to pack this into a zip file and put this somewhere on my Google Drive or something like this. And then you can grab it from there and try your very own Weihnachtsmannspiel Deluxe experience. And this is basically my Christmas contribution for this year for this channel. And the next videos will be about retro stuff again, as usual. So I hope you excuse this little journey into a different genre, but I mean, this is almost retro. 17 years ago. Well, okay, that's was my Christmas gaming session, and as usual, thank you very much for watching, and I'm really looking forward to your comments, and feel free to post some of your high score attempts in the comment section. I'm really looking forward who is going to discover all those greedy details, how to make more points, how to extend the timer, how to make it to the 24th of December. I'm really interested in whether some of you will make this, and yeah, anyway, as I said, thanks for watching, and see you for the next episode. And therefore, bye bye, have a nice Christmas time and a happy new year, and let's see us all together healthy on the other side in 2021, hopefully. Bye bye.